Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. We're continuing to work on the road quest here in Lanosa. So let's talk to Jackie. We're on item 25. Ooh, looks like we'll get an updated dagger. And the armor seems subpar. So, Jackie wishes to discuss the plan for recovering the remaining treasures. Very well. Oh there, Tickman. We've a rough job ahead of us, and that's a fact. Matters are tangled enough, what with the militia more snapping at our heels, but we still managed to grapple that first trinket without too much fuss. Yes, we did. Fighting back them other two treasures, though that'd be a different story. Once the stray gets here, I'll explain what, or more to the point, who we're up against. Alright, we've two baubles left on the list, the Silver Sorrows and the Black Sarcophagus. Let's see where we're at. Oi, where's Premium got to? Underfoot, he's still looking to whittle that tail behind the bleeding sarcophagus. Well, nobody's be clawing that stickler until we've at least an inkling as to what the bloody thing looks like. Treasures aside, I've been doing some digging on my own in these executioner allies of the Grinning Curs, and I'm afraid the names weren't no coincidence. Tickman, you've heard of the bloody executioners, I hope? Seems them curs was feeding from the famous 010's, the nation's greatest pirate powers. This ain't no ordinary crew of cutthroats, lad. Within the Lanosa, the bloody executioners wield a power and influence second only to the Admiral herself. There was no too fond of Merida or her prohibition on piracy, and it was only the overwhelming threat posed by the Garlean Empire would eventually convince them to play nice with the velocity. But pirates ain't one to play nice for long. Now that one-eyed Hilford ain't around to help the ship, the solitary the bloody executioners have begun to show cracks. All the strongest captains and lieutenants begun to form their own factions and are scrambling to claim the top chair for themselves. Of course, not one bloody cove can agree with another on which way the executioners ought to sail. Among these new factions, though, is a group what is pushing to break free of the Admiral's grip completely. Turns out these reformists, as they call themselves, was the ones who took the Grinning Curs under their wing. Which means they've got possession of at least two treasures we've yet to cloy. Rumors around town say that even for executioners, these codes are bloody and ruthless and not to be crossed. We should sit this one out, Jackie. Get some of this contest. It ain't worth this kind of grief. You'd be inviting the wrath of a crew so large and dangerous that even the Admiral ain't keen on coming to blows with them. They even came after us. Large or small, doesn't much matter. They broke the code when they hit that maelstrom tub. Aye, the Grinning Curs are paying for that crime, but we'd be poor silent excuses rogues if we let the real culprits carry on unpunished. I mean to see this job to its end, and that means fighting back them treasures and handing out proper justice to them as deserve it. But Jake, listen, with all the infighting going on at the present, us stabbing a short blade into one faction's toe ain't like to bring the whole execution crew down on our heads. Besides, them reinforcements, burgers are so far split from the main mob that they've been avoiding the city altogether. Now it's about time we got to work. Tickman, you're to track down our black market contact. I see him to looking into the curves. New allies a while back, so he should have some answers for us by now. The veil's lifted by the southerly this morning. That'll put the old man at his haunt in Lower Lenoso. Here, take this stack of blunt and pay a visit to the House of Sticks. That's Cabal territory, if you don't know. The old man bribes him and hires the biggest and meanest sobs as bodyguards. Just be ready for your approach to be challenged. Just like last time, I guess. Alright, so defeat the Black Marketeers bodyguards at the House of Sticks. Question is, how are we gonna get there? What is the fastest way? I guess if we go out, just go out here. Oh, wrong door. Let's get back to the plaza and head east. Just go out there. Yep, back to the plaza. And then we'll beat up them bodyguards and be on our way. Let's see. Martyrs Guild, Plaza. Bam. Alright, let's sprint away. About to go put a smackdown on some peoples. Bye-bye, Lenoso. I may not return. This might be the last you see of the Tick Rogue in action. Ooh, almost fell down that hole there. Luckily, I would have had a way up right there. Alright, through this checkpoint. Yep, let's go through. Okay, House of Sticks is right up to the northwest. Got it. Oh, I remember these wooden arrows. Look at them go. Little castle on the hills there. Oh, level 6 Fate. We are just running through. Don't you worry about us. No, this looks like the House of Sticks right here. So let's get ready. I want to get some food on too. Do I even have any food left? Skill speed, vitality, critical hit. Looks good. Just throw it up in here. Blood Paws out. I have 8. Went from 840 to 858. Uh-oh. Hello there. I'm looking for 3 guards. That's 2 guards down. Let's go ahead and pickpocket this guy. Since he's our last one. Go. This guard's been dealt with. Oh, it's you again. Welcome to the House of Sticks, young rogue. You must excuse the harlots' enthusiasm for greeting visitors. Now, have you any cumbersome baggage of which I might relieve you before we begin our conversation in earnest? I do. I have a sack of coin, with a bag containing what feels to be a substantial amount of gear. Here you go, my friend. It's a heavy burden for one of your tender years to bear, but its weight has balanced the scales. The sum is paid, and the deal is made. Let us speak of these reformists. The faction that so roamed the code now seeks to peddle one of its stolen treasures, the earrings better known as the Silver Sorrows. The deal, it is said, is set to take place at Costa del Sol. The buyer, a moneyed merchant from the golden sands of Ora. The earrings will be out in the open, vulnerable. I will target the moment of the transaction, were I so inclined, as a gentleman up there by the cabin appears to be, for he purchased these safe sale information. Though he attempts to disguise his identity, to stench of a sailor yet lingers. I know not where one such as he came to learn of my existence, but I suspect he works for a certain yellow-coated captain. Yahaha, brave she is, but foolish. Stumble blindly into the underworld, and your groping hands will not save you from the holes at your feet. Sudden shall be her fall. Uh-oh. Sounds like I gotta save her before she takes herself out. Hi there, Mr. Kebab Postman. Oh. The friends have come to help. Help no more they shall. Sweet sores. Speak with Jackal at the Rogues Guild. Oh, we gotta go back to the Rogues Guild. I was like, it doesn't look like Costa del Sol. But it's not time to go back there, I guess. And it appears I have some brass knives and iron daggers in my inventory. 15 and 20. So let's see what we can get rid of. Get rid of this. Wait a minute. Nothing in there. Let's go ahead and desynthesize this. Okay. Level 22. Let's desynthesize. Hello. Put them in there. Let's check for recommended gear. Aha! Iron daggers, which means we can desynthesize that one. That's level 15. What else can we get rid of? That thing right there. It's only level 5. Definitely get rid of that thing. This dagger is level 10. Desynthesis. Level 5, desist. And one more thing, level 19. Alright, I think we're good to go now. We got some room in there for some weapons, in case we get some better ones. Let's get to that Fisherman's Guild and run on down. There we go. My load has been lightened. I can move a little faster. That's not really the case, but... Right. You looking to head inside? I sure am. We need to talk to the boss. See what's up. Come here, boss. Welcome back to command. What information did the old man have on them reinforcements. Looking to unload them earrings, are they? And to an alderman, no less. Can't say I'm surprised to hear the buyers from out of town. You won't find many Limosians willing to melt coin on aught them covers selling. Only the daftest Assad would go about funneling them as means to pull down the admiral. One of malicious lackeys arrived at the house afore ye? How did they know? Bah, them curs we captured must have cracked during the shrew's interrogations. We'll have to assume the Yellow Jackets know what we know, and that means we'd best get our arse to Costa del Sol right bleeding now. I'll handle this one, Jacob. You and Tickman can wait here for Bruno. No? Oh, Vapakeli, what in the hells is she playing at? After her, lad, she knows this ain't a solo job. I'll go after her. I will go after her right this second. I'm out of here. You ain't gotta tell me once, 'cause you did. Alright, here we go. Where's she at? She needs to get back here. With all this playing. Teamwork makes the dream work. Let me hide. I told you to wait at the guild. I don't need... Well, it might be as I could use an extra cove in the shadows after all. Jackie has his mind set on punishing the executioners, but me, I just want to sulk in, cloy them silver bits, and sulk out. I reckon that if I could manage that with no one the wiser, then they wouldn't know who to come after. Finish the job without drawing the daggers, you know? It ain't exactly true to the code, but the shed of underworld honor won't stop them bloody killers from cutting me mates' throats and settling the sisters again. The guild's the only place what offer to take in a pirate stray like me, and I'll not see the burn to the ground. The deal's about to start. Say the wid when you're been to head in. Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready right now. Let's get. I'm already headed. Alright, here's what we know. The rich merchant, what comes over from Oda, is some old mate of Master Jidru's. The call as own Costa del Sol. Jidru's taken his guards and dancing dells and placed off down the beach someplace. Given over the sea or the entire resort to this friend. Seems she didn't want an audience for her bargain with the reformants. Which, as it happens, works out well for us. Well, we'll wait until they're busy haggling our price, then snatch the sorrows and hope the twig afore they realize the art's amiss. Sound like a plan? Yep. Let's go. There, the players arrive. The players arrive. The reformers counter and the Oda buyers are setting up southeast platform. The rings ought to be nearby. Hang about. Where are all these other coals? The place was meant to be empty. I see some nasty looking blokes in auto grab and those mammoths. Oh, that merchant brought along a whole bloody entourage. I've gone and and got ahead of myself. I should have realized the job never be that easy. We'll have to mill a fellow of them bodyguards first, I reckon. You don't want to fight through a forest of blades should you get caught sneaking about up on them narrow walkways. Oh, Jackie, I thought I'd stole your excuses, love. I know full well what you were about. You start going soft on us, though, and I'll be like losing one of my own arms. I can't take on the bloody executioners all by myself. It's only 'cause I got rogues like you and Underfoot and Tickman here that Guild can take the jobs it does. When our codes walk the shadows, it's the bleeding pirates what do the trembling. Remember that, Kelly, we ain't some 2 Guild robbers what piss their breeches when their daddies caught in the honeypot. We're the knives and the dark mats, and no bastard wants to go blade to blade with the likes of us. I see you've not changed your mind then. You'll need all the stabbers you can get, and I promise mine'll be there when you need them. Now, let's carve a path to that platform and bite back the earrings. Kibby, you hide yourself down by the docks in case the mark escapes starting to fight. Tickman, you and me will split up, mill the guards as we go. It's them puppets as concern me most. I suggest you crash some little buggers before they can spring any rum fun. Creep in as close as you dare, give them a good solid clout from behind, and it ain't the most original strategy, but that don't make it any less lethal. Once you're done with that first group, slip back into the shadows and move on to the next. Not to it, eh? I'll head over to the back while you start in from the front. Let's wrap this up before them jackals blunder in and scare off our marks. Alright. Sneaking up. Century Mammoth. Cell Sword. There we go. Century Mammoth, what are you doing? I don't know, but you're going down. Alright, that's one set down. Into the shadows we go. Anybody down them roads? Nope. Oh well. Done what we can do. We're just going in. Daggers blazing. Oh, he just healed himself? Cell Sword, don't be drinking potions on me. Who's over there fighting? I don't know, we about to go help him. Captain. I'll give you a hand, Captain. There we go. Now for them earrings. Let's go get them. No clue where to go, but we're going. It's not that way. Oh. Is this it? Kill me, Captain? Alright, let's go ahead and get the security man in the back. Take you on, and then last one. And that should be it. Duty complete. Oh. Awesome. Rogues? No one mentioned aught about rogues. Well, what in the hells do you think you're doing? I'm conducting a business transaction on behalf of the bloody executioners. Do you understand what that means? Do you know what they'll do to you? I am all a frightened odd, and that's you're the one who's shaken. It don't matter much to me who you work for. Your boss broke the code, and we're here to collect. Those be the Silver Sorrows, then. I'm sure they paid a caravan of coin for them shiny bubbles, but I doubt they're worth your life. Let's have them, then. Well, wait. Damn you. You should know that this person is an extremely influential member in the East Ardennia Trading Company. Surely you heard of it. If the threat of reprisal will not stay your hand, then consider the political ramifications of interfering with a foreign dignitary. The Admiral will not desire you to damage Limiloson's relations with Oda. Yes, exactly. I'm very high placed in Oda's society. I have powerful friends who would not be pleased were you to mistreat me in any fashion. And you must understand the Silver Sorrows are a historical treasure, a gift once bestowed upon Solian Natasha Ui Nasha by her companion. The earrings were later stolen from the royal vault, and we've lost hope ever recovering them. That I might so easily purchase them thus is a miracle. The return of these trinkets will be, that is to say, the sorrows must be returned to Odor. Can you not look the other way for the sake of the nation's pride? You must think me some dull-witted thug. If this deal was being made on behalf of your country, then why are you sneaking about and consorting with pirates? An excellent point. One might doubt your quality of character were you to continue with these feeble fabrications. Who's that? You need only entrust those earrings to me. You should surely wish to see them returned to Oda, that is. After all, 'twas to fulfill the very purpose that the Velocity bid on the Sorrows in the first place. Bit late there, aren't you, Captain? I think I agree this round belongs to us. On the contrary, my dear scoundrel, I made the winning move the moment I knew we were dealing with the merchants of Oda. I compared an official order of seizure authorized by Admiral herself. You will not be harmed, but I must insist that you cooperate with this reclamation of unlawfully obtained goods. The Rucosa del Sol is private property. It's nevertheless within state-governed territory. Come along quietly and will need not inconvenience Master Gingeru any further. See, told you I was going to lose round 2. These Six will be taken into Yellow Jacket custody, and do not concern yourself with the Silver Sorrows. They'll be quite safe with me. Heh, I knew it. Alright, speak with Jackie. Here we go. So we lost round 2. I know it. I know it. Bah, the hells. Take that, carry-colored harpy. We might as well handle the thing to her on a velvet cushion. I'll go find Underfoot and help him with his digging. There's still the last treasure out there, and you can be sure the reformers won't be giving it up without a fight. Aye, you do that. Being luck to ye, love. Ah, there you are. You left before events had truly been decided, and I thought you deserved to know the score. The Aldom merchants has sequestered to our request and surrendered the silver stars into our keepings. We're also apprehended the reformist accountant, and will be holding him for further questioning. Oh no, Brano, an associate of the bloody executioners? You Yellowjacks don't flinch from your duty, I'll give you that. And what's this I hear about you buying information, Captain? I thought you'd sooner die than associate with the elements of the underworld. I will do what I must to stay ahead in this challenge, and that Musketeer's knowledge was vital to the case. 'Tis true, I might find his practices distasteful, but he is no pirate. It is the fading era of piracy, which I mean to consign the history books, and that chapter will never be fully closed until every pirate spawn relic, including you and your guild, becomes a thing of the past. Villain and forthright. These are the words by which the Yellowjackets live. It is a banner in which we protect Limalosa. I swore an oath on these graves of my sisters. No more shall the innocent suffer at the hands of these savage buccaneers, these unreplicant killers. And a grand oath it is. Me, I've got my fumbles, just keeping the code intact. But the code is a kind of oath too, when you get down to it, and since I've sworn to uphold it, I have no intention of stepping aside and letting you trample all over me or me codes. In fact, you'd be better off giving in now before matters get proper serious. Just say you're sorry, admit defeat, and we'll leave it at that, eh? Your audacity knows no bounds. I am done wasting words. I shall reclaim that last treasure, and then I will look on victorious as your guild is dismantled brick by brick. She's part of that cancel culture. Haha, that's the spirit, Captain. Don't forget to keep an eye on them earrings. The city's crawling with rogues, you know. You could keep the sorrows in a bloody lockbox in the core tower, but look away for a moment, and one of me codes bitten them beauties right back. Come on, Tick Man. It's back to the sisters for us. Alright, speak with him at the Rogues Guild. A lot of walking, a lot of talking. Go. We are back. Back in Lamosa. And sprint. Alright, doorman. I'm asking you from this far. Yes, I want to go in. Let me in. That should be like automatic. But what if it was an imposter? Well, after all that hard work, the shrew made off for the spoils. And as far as her damn contests, I suppose that makes us even. It'll be the last treasure, the black sarcophagus, that decides the victor. Whatever the reformers are doing to keep it, Bob, you can bet your grandmother's teeth there'll be some blade work needed before this job is done. Get yourself ready for a proper scrap, Tick Man. That's it. Ooh, we got a new weapon. All the armor doesn't look any good. So let's equip it. Done. And that's it for today. So thanks for joining me. Mine's Tick, and we'll be back tomorrow with the level 30 quest. Until then, y'all take care.